I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Épisode 3. Les innocents.
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Bonjour la rediff, c'est DarSitam. Aujourd'hui on fait la suite de Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Là visiblement on a envie de tuer des gens, donc on va tuer des gens. Pour faire des sous.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
Parvenir jusqu'à la mine.
Exposed him as the leader of the bandits. And put a generous price on
Oh, ça marche!
Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Oh, j'arrive pas. Tant pis. Du coup, alors depuis la dernière fois, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? J'ai trouvé comment augmenter le FOV. On voit mieux comme ça. N'empêche le jeu est beau, hein. Quand même. Il y a un peu de temps, j'ai regardé un zombie... Ok, c'est cool. Alors... La mine.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous?
Il y a déjà un côté du... Il y a des tonneaux là.
On
va faire du trolling.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Je peux changer d'arme? Ranger? Oh! Vas-y, on va tester un coup. Sympa. Des poules.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
Le ça m'a téléporté.
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in 48.
Oh, intéressant. On va péter.
Prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Meurs. Ok, lui est mort.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Alors. Moi je peux plus viser, ok.
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son.
C'est nul comme arme en fait. Ouais, précision. C'est plus ça, précision. Je sais plus.
Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Ok, cool. Non mais par contre vraiment. Alors là. Attends. Dynamite. Voilà. On sprint, on sprint. On style, on style. Ça. Non, ton message m'a déconcentré. Tu veux bien 500 trous de balles? Ouais, en plus un de moi, de toute façon, qu'est-ce que ça change? Okay. Alors là, dynamite. Je vois rien. Il y a un putain de... Ah! On respire. On respire, ok. Non mais... J'ai l'impression que genre l'arme elle est pas précise du tout. Oui, mais où est le col que j'avais avant? Je sais pas. Tant pis. Non, c'est bon en fait. Allez. C'est la reprise. On va dire que c'est la reprise. Là on charge. Et là. Je sais plus ce que c'est le bouton pour le bullet time. ACR. Ouh. Non mais.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
Ok, visiblement en fait.
Like those that ran
Ok,
with
faut vraiment
money.
viser le haut du.
Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Alors, toi. Voilà.
Charlie Crow,
C'est bon, j'ai la strat.
blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing
Allez.
and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Là il est mort.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War.
Sur.
Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to
Oh, je prends mon
protect the
Colt.
public with
C'est quoi la
one
différence
hand,
en fait?
while stealing them blind with the other.
En vrai, c'est pas trop mal. En vrai, c'est sympa.
He set up a
Enfin, c'est
defensive
pas ouf, mais c'est
perimeter
sympa.
which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous,
Alors là,
desperate.
erreur.
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched, or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
Hop là.
One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose ici? Non. Non, c'est de la merde. Ok. Où est la suite? Pas par là. Les cailloux.
But first, I had
Oh.
something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Bon, bah parfait, le pont.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Headshot. 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 Oh, y'a. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Une carabine. T'es où? Connard.
Besides, once you enter a mine like
Ça va, c'est pas
that,
trop sombre de votre
it's
côté?
easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Ça y a quoi de l'autre côté? Par là, y'a quoi? Ouais, un fusil. Bon. Ouais, ça va un peu partout. Oula.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion. Leave him to me.
Il est où?
You ain't beefing me.
Oh non, arrête. Je peux utiliser quelque chose? Oh, je peux utiliser l'échelle. Jeu de l'année, hein. Une échelle réaliste. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Oh, j'ai un secret! Je vais trouver le secret, les mecs. Tout va bien.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily
Il vient de
bushwhacked.
se passer quoi, là? Ah oui, d'accord. Bon, bah c'est sympa.
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere,
Let's go!
what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Je me suis fait péter! Fais gaffe, ton bombe n'est pas très efficace en termes de précision. Et bah figure-toi que j'ai remarqué. Malade lui. Et tous me faire péter. Attends, j'ai la dynamite. Ok. Non! Non! Non!
As a boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
Non! Mon plan de génie a foiré! Je peux plus remonter. Ok, bah faut que j'aille... Putain. Bon, il faut que je fasse une frappe de manière chirurgicale, visiblement. Lui là, regarde, regarde. Voilà. Bon, bah, par ça, tout va bien.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad blasted tube.
Oh! Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Encore, 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 encore!
Plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned
Pardon?
that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Attends, quoi?
Instead, I spotted a ladder
Ah, dans quoi?
way into the mine from the opposite side.
Ah non, c'est normal! C'est normal, c'est le scénario!
It was a long way around, but that approach
C'est le
seemed
scénario,
more sensible.
c'était totalement normal que je crève!
Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a
Le quatrième mur a été
younger man's
brisé.
reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a
Elle
rickety
saute pas,
ladder.
elle saute pas, hein.
I needed to make a leap of faith,
Ok, bon, visiblement, il faut que je le fasse.
which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
Ok,
I was determined not to give up, however.
l'armure en scénarium. Tout va
As
bien.
Sheriff Plummer seemed quite a despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high
Alors,
water.
non.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Ah non, c'est déjà que je peux monter, c'est pas un truc que je peux tirer dessus. Bon, on prend l'ascenseur.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
J'ai eu le secret. Trop fort. Nananana. Bon, si vous voulez lire, vous mettrez en pause. Hein. Ah, Plummer, tu as John Vader. Ouais, bon. Bon, je m'en fous un peu. Tant pis. Tout va bien. Tout va bien. Non, tout va pas bien. On tire dessus. La balle qui passera vers le mur. Ok. Attends, mais... Ah, c'est par là. Okay.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was,
Okay.
taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Attention à la cinématique. Shérif. Hors la loi. Gibier de potence. Henri Plummer.
Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it?
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see
Ok, ça
right
prend de basse.
away that this was gonna take some doing.
C'est un lâche.
You can shoot, but can you aim?
Moi aussi, je vais devenir un lâche.
Keep pissing me off. See what it gets.
Oh, putain, il s'est couvert.
Lucky shot. Damn, I need some help here.
C'est bon, il est mort? Pas encore.
Come on, boys. Take this cocksucker out. Sorry, son of a bitch. Kill him.
Allez hop, ratio.
You can't hide from me.
Il est où là? Ok, phase 2.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. Nice shot. Bet you can't do it again.
Il est où?
You can shoot, but can you aim? You are really chapping my ass.
Mais non! Pas la balle! Ok. Bon, la Scar. T'es mort.
I can shoot too. Why don't you just join the circus?
Il est où? Toi, t'es mort.
Bury you in a million pieces.
You ain't beefing me.
He's killed a lot of good men. Bastard! No blood money for you today. Keep pissing me off. See what it gets you. I'm going all medieval on your ass.
So that's how
Pas besoin de
Henry
fusil à
Plummer
précision.
died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Ouais. Compétences. On va augmenter nos compétences. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on prend? Y'a quoi là-dedans? Rechargez vos fusils en 2 temps, 3 mouvements. Rechargez vos cartouches de par le bas, ce qui réduit le temps de rechargement de 50%. Oh, ça c'est intéressant ça. Je veux. Allez, on continue. Par contre, ces jeux, ils se donnent un coup. Ah ouais, t'as longtemps que ça?
Did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
Épisode 4. John Wesley. J'ai pas compris, il a trouvé la suite.
He killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
La mort du moins vif. Il envoie dans une ville.
I dodged death many a time. And that night
Ah, de suite.
Abilene was
De suite, ok.
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Ah oui, c'est plus vite. C'est plus rapide.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Et on tourne des morts. Y'a pas un petit secret là dans le coin? Genre ici. On voit rien. Y'a un secret. Une hache. Non, c'est pas un secret. Bon, tant pis. Et là-dedans, dans cette diligence. Non plus. Bon. Messieurs, j'ai soif.
Very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and
Oh, monsieur.
I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. I'm freezing my giblets off. Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't no bird stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Ouais.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
Alors, on commence par lequel?
Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was
Oh,
here
niveau
somewhere.
supérieur, ok.
To get to him,
On verra ça
I'd have
après.
to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that
Secret.
camp. He was
Les mecs qui
carousing in
vont dans-
town with his closest friends.
Qui vont danser et chanter Pushko.
Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head.
Tu vois, la suite, c'est par là.
Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
Vu. Vu. Alors, en termes de compétences, on a quoi? Ouais, je vendais un peu le pistolet aussi.
You just...
Dans la tête.
Drop that sumbitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Je pense qu'il y a ça.
Sorry, son of a...
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Il y a beaucoup de tentes, hein. Voilà la suite.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Je sais pas du tout si c'est là où il faut que j'aille. Non. C'est pas là, visiblement. Voilà la suite. C'est pas bien indiqué. Je peux pas monter là-dessus. Putain, je suis où? Là, je suis de retour aux diligences. Est-ce qu'il faut aller faut aller là-dessus, là, sur le moulin? Non? Ah si, il y a une échelle. Secret. Non, ça sert à rien. Alors c'est par là. Ah oui, c'est par là. Bon, à gauche ou à droite?
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
Ah merde. Toi t'aimes beaucoup l'apocalypse dans Call of Duty, hein? Ah merde, j'ai fait le QTE. Merde. Ok, non, faut pas le QTE. D S Z. Trop fort. Juste incroyable. Ah, du coup, on est de retour là. Oh, mais... Les mecs qui me two-shot. Monsieur, je sais pas d'où. Hop. Voilà, toi. T'es mort. Toi aussi. Oh, oh, dans la bite. Oh, il a pas dû kiffer. Une. Tout ça pour ça. Ça valait le coup.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Donc, on recommence. Messieurs, j'ai soif.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Et ils veulent tous mon cul, hein.
I felt a certain hostility.
Il était où le mec? Allez, là, là. Ah, t'étais là, enfoiré! Respire, respire. Oh. Mais mon fusil. Ah, il est là, mon fusil. Tout va bien.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
C'est l'heure du duel. Roi des cartes. As de la gâchette. Tombeur de ses hommes. John Wesley Hardin.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Il a pas peur, hein.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless
Oh, on l'a
avenger
pas
took
tué.
his life.
C'est
Shot
nul.
him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
C'est nul. Est-ce que j'ai des compétences à mettre? Non, j'ai plus que pas de compétences. On va continuer le jeu.